Okay, I decided to shampoo my hair with Pattern Beauty's moisturizing shampoo. And because I ran out of the intensive deep conditioner on one use, I went ahead and used the Weed Out Curl Quencher moisturizing conditioner, and I also added in what was left of this texture treatment just to mix some things. Did not record that because I want to jump right into the meat and potatoes, which is the styling products. We all know last week I used the Pattern Beauty leave-in, which love, like what? So good. Today I'm gonna use the styling cream underneath the styling custard. So pairing these together like I paired together the leave-in last time with the custard. So let's go.
If you've seen me style my hair a lot, then feel free, to utilize the chapters and skip forward. I do like adding in as much as I can for my videos because I do recognize that people find me based off of different videos and I want to share as much information as I can. So I'm really liking these longer videos. You guys let me know how you feel. I notice people only watch about 12 minutes of them, but I know some people really do watch them through and they help a lot of people. So you guys share in the comments, do you like the longer videos? Let me know.
Okay, so I'm about to go in with the styling cream all over. It looks like it's typically meant for braids, protective styles, bantu knots, twist outs, braid outs, It has shea butter in it, and oils, cacao oil, and sweet almond oil. Our styling cream provides superior moisture penetration and the ideal oil-rich, touchable hold when setting twist outs, braid outs, bantu knots, and more. This does have shea butter as the second ingredient. That's fine with me. On opening, I'm in here shaking like a strip, it is cold. It has that faint floralish, but not really. Yes, I don't know, it smells like what an older black woman would smell like to me, which smells divine. Woo, okay. She's thick, she's very, very thick. Oh, she's thick, okay. The smell is just intoxicating for me, I don't know why. Oh, yeah. Yep, this is a lot, but I'm just gonna use this on the whole back section. Oh. Yes, very thick, very thick. Oh. So it's starting to give great definition, which is interesting. It's very, very moisturizing, very creamy. Oh, so you mean to say that thick buttercream is creamy? Thank you. It is creamy, and you're welcome. And I'm gonna add some water to my hair while I let this sit and do the rest. From application, I think I like the leave-in application, the way it felt, better than the cream. Like, it feels good, it just doesn't feel like the leave-in felt, which is interesting because this is like a thicker product. Gonna add a little bit more. A little bit more. And it could be that I'm adding this onto really wet, soaking wet hair. I don't know, could be that. But we will just keep going. We will see. And if this doesn't work out, it's okay. I know it's not meant for wash and goes necessarily, but you'd be surprised the things that weren't meant for something that work really well. I do what I want, and that is that. Okay, now time for the styling custard. So I have used this before, so I do know it's quite runny and I know how it kind of works on my hair. So I'll be doing the same thing as last time and using smaller sections just to make sure that I'm getting all the hair coated. It's just a lot easier with this product. This is a product that I don't feel like I can just put on the whole section. I'm gonna have to go in and work it in, so 1 second. So you see how my hair just soaked up that cream after letting it sit? That's why I let the product sit in my hair for this feeling right here. Oops, a little more defined than I thought it'd be. Okay, and I'm gonna split this into a third. Going in with a little bit and just, I'm really raking it right now, but I'm also smoothing it in between my fingers. I found that works better than smoothing it like this with the back because it's just so short in the back. So I just, look at that. This hair in the back of my head is completely different from everywhere else in my head. That's crazy. And what I'm doing is I'm making sure I'm really getting my roots because sometimes I don't think I do the best job. And then raking that in. There's really no reason for me to add more water on this section because I don't know what that cream did while it was sitting, but it's really holding in water right now. And I know it seems like I'm taking really small sections, and that's because I am, but it goes by really fast when I take smaller sections because I can just feel all of it. Like I don't have to worry if I'm missing a hair, or if I am missing a hair, it's okay because I'm getting a good majority of them. And all of that product is getting on it from root to tip. If I just put it all in that one section, which I can do, and I've done before, and there's nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't give me what I want this to give me, especially since I'm using a cream underneath and not 2 gels. Smoothing that and raking that in. And this just wants to clump, so I'm just gonna So I was skeptical about this cream, but after letting it sit in my hair, I don't know. She's doing something and I'm liking it. Put a little more towards my roots. Just work it down. This is doing a thing. The more I'm working this in, it's just like separating on its own. I'm feeling a little bit of frizziness. So I just added a little bit more. I'm just gonna let that drop and we gonna go. God, so moisturized. So hydrated. I don't even have to see this right now. I just feel it and it feels amazing. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. And starting with the product on the ends has really helped me make sure that I'm getting my ends fully coated. This section could use more water, so I'm gonna add more water to this section. And sometimes when I'm looking and I'm feeling and it feels like the curls want to separate, right now I'm just separating them. Oh yeah, this side needs water. Well, this section's a lot smaller than I meant to make it. I'm finding that pressing my thumb at the top is helping to separate, like, so I can see where I want to drop that off. Drop that off. Boom. This Looks like they just want to fall in their own curl anyway. Yep. I guess I could add it all over the section if I really wanted to, but since I've already started doing what I've done to the back, I'm just going to take small sections in the front to be consistent.
And what I meant by that was, I really think that adding a bunch of the custard in the section, since the custard really isn't a gel, it doesn't have that strong hold like a gel, would help that product soak into the hair and further define the curls, and I could just add more custard as I go. Similarly to how I use the Uncle Funky's daughter, I can add that all over and then come back and define, but I would get tangles with the UFD specifically. I know a lot of you guys have dealt with that as well, getting tangles when you've already stretched out the cuticle and then you go in to add the Uncle Funky's daughter, which is another conversation for another video, but that's one of the reasons why I really don't like going in all over with gels anymore and letting them soak into my hair, because a gel is gonna clump the curls. It doesn't really need you to go back in and untangle those curls. They want the curls to be clumped together. It wants to clump those hairs together. So it makes more sense to me to just go in all over with a leave-in like product. And then on top go in with the custard or the gel product, because that's the clumping product, the holding product. So why am I trying to add a holding product and then go back through and separate my hair all over again? Kind of like when people add the gel all over their hair and they step out the shower and they go back and they style their hair that way. It works for so many people, but for me, the tangles, I just can't deal.
Okay, this is with both sides. Now I got the top left, very defined, but you can see the line in the middle of my head that's bothering me. So I'm gonna start at the back. I'm gonna wet my hair first. And I like to wait like a minute for the water to get really hot. And that was plenty of water. So with the top, I'm gonna do it a little differently. I'm going to take the custard and put it all over this section and then section it that way. I think I showed you guys I did that with this section, but then I went back, added little bits more, and I liked the way that looked. I honestly think it's faster if I just do like I usually do and add it all over the section and then take small sections and break it in and add more product as needed, rather than taking small sections and adding product and then taking another small section and adding product. Just coating all of that product on all the hair. What I'm trying to do is be mindful of the fact that not every single product is gonna work well with the same routine. So I wanna give it the chance and just do it on its own to see how it works first, but I think that will work. So I'm gonna take a decent amount and just, ooh. there is a good amount of product on my hair. Okay. Y'all, look at how defined these curls are. And I haven't even, that's crazy. I'm just gonna take some sections and just add some product and let it fall. So I'm just gonna add that product and I'm just letting it fall because it's already clumped together. But because I'm at the top, I am adding product to the roots because you will be able to see the top of my head. And and because I hate that part in the back, I'm gonna do what I usually do, really focus it down the middle. Whew. I thought this wouldn't take me very long, but it's actually been like an hour. So I'm about to hurry up and finish my hair. Ooh, okay. Woo. Ooh, I feel like I'm going cross-eyed. Last section. Well, just kidding. I'm splitting this in half. Okay, my camera just died, so I had to change the battery, but I'm on this section and I think I'm just gonna go over to the side with this. Still taking custard. I'm really just focusing it on the ends at this point. Split y'all. What it looks like. Yeah. I can't see. I'm gonna step out the shower so I can see. Now that I can see a little bit, I'm gonna take pieces that I think need touch-ups and just do that. Because what I don't want is a bunch of frizz at the top of my head after coming out the dryer. And because this custard and the products, like the leave-in and the custard were so light that my hair was getting sucked into my blow dryer, not blow dryer, into my hooded dryer, and that typically doesn't happen. Like, it's happened once or twice, but it was a big part of my hair, and I was like, whoa, that's not normal. And also, I think with the custard, I think this is only gonna be like 3, maybe 4 uses, but it's giving 3 uses for me. I'm heavy-handed, so that could be it. But the way this product spreads, I just feel like I need more, just so you guys know. That's about the amount that I have left. So like this much left. So yeah, probably only 1 more use out of that. I have so much of this cream left. Like I used like a decent amount, but not very much at all. Like this could last me a while, honestly. All right, see you in a second. All right, y'all, so my hair is almost completely dry. Look at these curls though. Like, so doing that separation thing is really helping them get defined all the way down without it webbing at the scalp. Like when I do my hair in big groups, of course that means it's gonna web together because I'm not separating it. So when I go through and take my time and really, like, say I wanna put the product on 1 big section, when I take my time and make sure to go through those sections in smaller sections, so example, put a bunch of cream on there, okay, let it sit. Then go back, I could have put a decent amount of the custard on that section and then split it into those thirds that I did in the very back and raked it in and allowed the other part to soak in that custard a little more while I was styling it. I find that I really like that method with products like these. When Brianna does my hair, she does it so meticulously, and she uses botanical gels, but botanical gels that are like, you know, your Weeda gels and your Inner-Sense as base, or she'll use a mousse as base. She loves the mousse as the base, you guys, oh my gosh. And I'm gonna try that. I've learned by watching her that taking small sections, whether I'm putting the product on all at once or not, she does kind of ask like, well, why don't you just do it by section as you're going? Do that section and then put the topper product on and be done. I know it's because I really, depending on the product, because I'm sure it's different with mousse, you know? But depending on the product, if I'm putting on a moisturizing product that is easily pliable, like your creams, your lotions, your leave-ins, botanical gels that are very flaxseed-like and have that watery texture to them, but also that moisture to them. I'm trying to describe things right now, I promise you I am, and it's coming out odd. I find that doing my hair in small sections works really great. I also find that it takes a little bit more time, about 15-20 minutes more time. So I spent like an hour and 15 minutes, 20 minutes styling my hair, and I didn't even realize it was taking me that long because I was chilling. But I realized it when I looked at my phone and was like, oh, this is taking a little longer than I wanted. It's worth it if it means I'm not about to sit here and separate my curls, because that's the 15-20 minutes plus that I would spend doing that after the fact. So am I saving time? Yes. Yes, I am. The Pattern Beauty styling cream clumped my curls a lot more than I just didn't expect it. Something in me forgot all about that and thought that this was just gonna sit on my hair and not really define my curls. It's done just that. It's defined my curls. My hair feels like the water that I put on it beforehand is locked in there. It feels like it's properly, you know, hydrated. I think I'm gonna stretch it in the morning because I'm gonna stretch it in the morning again anyway, so no need to put that heat on my hair, and it still needs to dry a little bit, so I'll let the rest dry overnight. Like, it's really just the roots that need to dry just a little bit. It took me so long to try Pattern because I watch reviews and it just seemed, the reviews weren't like, oh my God, try this product. Like, it was just very mixed, as I've said before, and I'm really surprised to be so in love with these products. I also really like how I did the middle because it's kind of going anywhere it wants to when I flip my head. I kind of like that. It'll go to the front, it'll go to the back, and I think that's because of how I defined the curls and made sure that that line wasn't in the back of my head. Hopefully it's not there. But yeah, so far, so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing and I'm seeing what I'm liking.
The way my hair looks after I use pattern on day one is literally what I want my hair to look like on every single day. Like if I was to stretch this out right now, you would see exactly how I want my wash and goes to turn out. I don't need them to be super stretched, my curls to be super elongated from gel. I like the really clumped look. I like the shrinkage, and I like to be able to stretch it out without already having a product do that for me. And it has its place, it does, but this is an ideal wash and go. I really love it.
All right, you guys, if you haven't been here before, my day ones are the first day I actually wear my hair. So it is not day one, it is day 0, if that makes sense to you, which it should, because it just should. I'm gonna come back on day 1 and show you guys what it looks like. So I will see you tomorrow. All right, it is day 1 and I've stretched my hair using my blow dryer, just pulled out and focused on the roots earlier today because it is 6:30 at night now. I've went on walks, I've gotten wind in my hair. I've done the day. The day is done. So pattern hasn't missed yet. Pattern Beauty has not missed yet. This wash and go, top tier. It's bouncy, it's super fluffy, it's super dense. That's why I like creams. Creams help with density for my hair. All gel wash and goes, I have to work for the density. I have to wait a few days to get the density, or the fullness, excuse me, because my density isn't changing. It just makes my hair look less dense when I use gel instead of like some kind of cream in a gel, or, you know, something, mousse in a gel. But even mousse in a gel doesn't give such a moisturized like feeling, because of course there's shea butter in the second ingredient in the cream. So it was to be expected that my hair would feel moisturized, but the definition and the moisture and the volume, pattern hasn't missed. The difference between the cream and the leave-in conditioner is, of course, the cream is a little bit more weighed down. It's a lot more shrunken because it's a lot more moisturized. It's not a lot more hydrated. It just feels like more oils and stuff are coated on my hair, and I guess that just makes my hair plump up some more. Like, my hair apparently likes it, so what are you gonna do? So yeah, if I had to choose between the leave-in and the cream, I'm going with the leave-in. I liked the feeling of the leave-in. I loved the application of the leave-in. I like the feeling of the cream. It's really creamy. It's a freaking cream. So there's that. But it also does the job. My main purpose of trying the cream as in a wash and go is to see how I liked that wash and go. What would be different with the leave-in versus the cream? And for me, what I'm finding is the leave-in gave the same thing, but like, of course, not so creamy, not so oily. The cream is bomb. I don't have anything bad to say about this wash and go, but I prefer the leave-in. The leave-in's creamy, but it's not so thick. It's still runny still, it has more water in it. And if you're in my comments talking about, well, duh, it's a cream, it's made for this, it's made for that, I can read. Thank you very much. I'm trying something new. I wanted to see the difference between the two. And now I know that, you know, I like the cream a lot and it can be used for a wash and go, a successful wash and go. But I prefer the leave-in. So if you have tried the cream from Pattern Beauty and the leave-in, which one do you prefer? Honestly, it's all because of the application. I just really enjoyed using the leave-in conditioner, and I didn't enjoy using the cream as much because I was just a little unsure of how it was feeling upon application. And when I used that leave-in, it was immediate. Butter, soft. It was great. Okay, so day 1 hair, look at that there. She is successful, she's highly moisturized, she's plumped, and she's ready to go. You guys tell me what you think. I'm gonna zoom in so you can get a closer look. I'm really waiting for the top of my hair to grow some more so it can just like cover all this hair and I can just have a bunch of like thickness underneath here, but I did have to stretch that out because it's giving like this kind of shape and I want it to give like this kind of shape, you know? Like that. Not this, but that. All right, so it's day 2 and my hair looks great still. Fantastic. What I'm realizing is that the reason why it's shrinking up so much and it's just like soaking up this cream and all the ingredients is because there are so many ingredients in the cream. There are so many moisturizing ingredients in that cream that my curls are just soaking it up and there's no real hold going on with the custard, which is fine, like it has decent hold. That makes a lot of sense because a wash and go, typically a wash and go is you're washing your curls and you're setting them. You're setting clean curls in their most like ideal clean state. And that's why you're using a lot of water-based products when you're styling your hair, because you're just trying to make the curls pop. You're trying to get the curls nice and juicy and plumpy and hydrated, but you're also trying to set that in place so that it stays that way. Then you do it again when it's time to do it again. So when I use a cream, I'm realizing that, okay, my curls are set like once I style my hair, but as the days goes on, just like with another product, just like with a water-based product, but because there's so many ingredients in this cream, it's just all the ingredients are, I don't know how to explain it in a scientific way, and maybe you guys can comment and tell me how you explain it, but all of the ingredients are like soaking up into my hair, and because I don't have a cast on top of those ingredients, my hair is just getting bigger and bigger every day. Overall, still in love, still like it a lot. And I still stand by the fact that I like the leave-in better just because it was a little lighter and less weighed down, but I do like the cream. Like, there's no getting rid of this product. I still don't know if I will purchase it again, but there is no getting rid of this product. Like, I'm not like, oh, I need to go return this. No, this wash and go is bomb. I don't really care too much about frizz at the top of my head. I want to mitigate it as much as I can, but it's gonna frizz. Like, it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Day 2 hair, look at that there, and I will give you guys a close-up. Absolutely no flaking or anything whatsoever, which I would hope it wouldn't flake. There's no gel in my hair, but custard, who knows? I just wanted to come on and show you guys my day 5 hair. I'm about to get in the shower and wash my hair. It's time. It just now started to feel like dry. I really should have done my hair yesterday on Friday or even on Thursday, but life was lifing. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, and let me know what you think of this wash and go. How did it compare to the Pattern Beauty leave-in with the custard? And let me know. My next shampoo actually needs to be the Olaplex because it's the Olaplex week, and I'm gonna go do that, try a different combo I haven't tried yet, and I will see you guys in the next video. You will have to subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you know what that combo is and you are alerted when those videos or that video or any of my videos drop. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of those things that YouTubers say, but seriously comment. I wanna hear what you guys think. I wanna hear your opinions. And I also want to hear your experiences. So do share. I'll see you guys in my next video.